Just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Andrew, and I'm the account Hatchmated on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. So the maker community is an incredibly supportive place for the most part. I'm sure we've all encountered that one idiot on Facebook who has an opinion. It's not relevant or true, but he insists on sharing it anyway. This podcast is not about that typical what's on your bench stuff, although I'm sure there might be some of that. What I want to do with this podcast is share some of the stories that people have about dealing with their mental health and how they've dealt with depression, anxiety, and any other mental health issue that they have. And more especially, I want to talk about how they've dealt with those issues by their time in their shop or through the creative outlets that they have. We might get into some of the physical issues as well. I want to share some of the research about psychological issues, about physical issues, anything that I can find interesting and relevant to the maker community. To give you a bit of a background on myself, I started making as a kid. I think I built my first cabinet doors when I was about 14 years old, and I've been an on and off DIY renovator maker since then. I've renovated a few houses. I built 2 houses. I built a lot of furniture. I built a harp for my wife. That's kind of a cool thing that I've done, at least something that I'm proud of anyway. Constantly trying to expand my creative abilities. I've taken some pottery and art classes with my wife. I'm looking forward to taking some blacksmithing classes with my son. One of the goals I've had has always been to expand my abilities and to learn more because it gives me a sense of satisfaction and feeds my sense of fulfillment. Educationally, I graduated from university the first time with an undergraduate degree in behavioral neuroscience, and I went on to become a chiropractor. While doing my chiropractic degree, I began a master's in human nutrition and functional medicine. Unfortunately, due to some time constraints and family issues, I wasn't able to complete that degree. After a little bit of time away from post-secondary education, I got a diploma in environmental medicine and occupational health and safety. And now, honestly, due to a repetitive stress injury in my hands, I am pursuing a master's degree in clinical psychology so I can get out of the chiropractic business and stop messing up my hands. My interest is how and why people do things. Maybe that's a bit of the maker in me. I'd like to know how things work, and I'd like to figure them out. I have a fairly broad understanding of human anatomy, human physiology, and human psychology. So that's a bit about me and the why of this podcast. I hope that you will enjoy listening, and if you have any questions, reach out to me and let me know. I'll be happy to see what I can find in the research. If I know the answer, I'll be happy to share it or help you find the resource you need. If you want to be a guest and share a story that you feel might help somebody else, reach out and I'll get you on.